so many ways. The outpouring of love and support from my family of origin, friends, people in the community, my teammates, all sacrificing a day or two out of their lives to come and support me in this day it's kind of hard to put it all in words. And so from an emotional standpoint, it's just overwhelming. I just have a tremendous sense of gratitude for all of that love and support that everyone is showing.
Do you have anything written down as to what you're going to say at halftime?
No, because when you and I talked the other day, you asked me what my emotion was going to be, and I honestly just don't know. So I just wanted it to be more authentic. And a friend of mine is limiting me for 2.5 minutes, so not a whole lot I can say. Oh, sorry, I didn't know next to you.
I didn't say that. Let the record show.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't say that.
I'm just kidding.
Fonz, you're an analyst. How would you analyze LaPhonso Ellis' game?
Oh boy.
Seriously.
I like to say it this way. If you wake a ball player up in the middle of the night with no sleep and they're reacting on instincts alone, my instincts were to rebound and to block shots, and I just happened to be able to score. But if you needed something immediately, those are my two prevailing instincts. I was more defensive minded, but happened to have a hook shot, turnaround J, and all of those things. And that's what made playing with the guys that I played with during my time here a really cool and unique experience, because I felt all of our pieces fit well together. We had shooters and Joe Frederick early on, Jameer Jackson, Tim Singleton, and Emil Bennett kind of rotating through the point guard spot. Damon Sweet, just a dynamic player in transition and off the dribble, and Keith Tower, he and I working in tandem to keep that middle protected. And obviously, if Monty Williams wouldn't have had his heart situation, felt we had a team that could actually be Elite Eight good, possibly even Final Four good, given all the talent that we had.
Your aggressive nature on the court, did that always come naturally to you?
Naturally. I've said recently that it was I always felt, whether true or not, as you know, your perception is your reality. And I always felt that I was behind and undervalued compared to the players in my class. So when I got to high school in East St. Louis started at the 10th grade. All my peers, Alonzo Mourning, Sean Kemp, Billy Owens, Chris Jackson, all of those guys were so physically more advanced than I was. Not necessarily from a skill standpoint, but just physically so far ahead of me. And so as you begin to read articles and magazines and you see in their names all over the place, I kind of took that a little bit personally, and that's kind of where that came from. And so every time I stepped on the floor, it was from a place of insecurity, because I felt inferior on one end, and then at the same time I just hated losing. And the third part of that is I wanted people who were there watching the game to try to bring them into my experience. So every dunk, every block shot, every time I dove on the floor for a loose ball, I wanted them to feel the passion and the fire that I played with. So that kind of sums up those.